Beloved brothers and sisters, may the peace of our ancestor be upon you. May the peace and the power of the spiritualism be upon you. May the grace of the Creator be upon you. I'm coming back to talk about money miracle. Is it the truth or a spiritual shame? After yesterday's show, teaching, analysis, and awakening, I've received more than 188 messages on WhatsApp and on Facebook. I've received numerous calls. People want to know. Some people, they do not understand. I'm going to make it clear for you because my job, I'm an awakener. I'm awakening you to join the spiritual realms. I want you to understand carefully. A lot of questions have come. Some they want miracle money, and some they want extra income, financial stability. Many of the message I've got, people are in need of money, which is not from everyone. Now I want you to listen to me carefully. Regardless of the challenge that you are facing now as you are watching me, regardless of what you are going through, the pressure that you are facing, do not give anybody any money for miracle money to come in your bank account, in your bedroom, or to be given to you. It might be a deception to you, but your ancestors, they don't have a factory where they make money. Money is not spiritual. Money is a man-made thing. So you need to understand their requirement for any spiritual person to make money in whichever career they are following, to be financially stable. And that takes us back to our root, to who we are. That's why I always ask a question. Who are you? What is your purpose? Do you know what you need to do in this world? Are you aware of your mission and purpose during this time? Do not confuse spirituality with an emergency service. Spirituality is a lifestyle. Spirituality is a state of mind. Spirituality is the self-identification. So I'm going to ask that we pay attention to that. I'm going to ask that we understand. Sorry for the interruption. So we need to understand that spirituality is not an emergency service. Your ignorance is what is making you lose money. Your ignorance is what making you change sangomas, changing healers. Your ignorance is what making you change churches because you are ignorant of who you are. Regardless of wherever you go, as long as you do not enter in the journey to understand who you are, you're going to remain ignorant. So now I'll be clear to answer the question. Miracle money doesn't exist. It's things you see in the movie, you hear story. I'm going to ask you a question. Since you've been looking for miracle money, how much have you made? They're going to keep on telling you story. They're going to show you the money. They're going to give you requirements before you collect it. You pay those requirements. They're going to keep another one up until you're going to run away. Up until you're going to run out of money. Up until you're going to be incapable of honoring their requirement. Alternatively, they're going to run away from you. I'm not teaching you something that will destroy you. I'm bringing you to the light. So we agree that miracle money doesn't exist. It's a shame, it's a fake, it's a clique of crooks who come with that version. So you're gonna ask me, what do I need to do? Here, what you need to do. One, you need to find out from your culture and tradition what kind of ritual have been done for somebody of your kind of life, your kind of profession, your social class. Your culture and tradition understand that better because you are from there. You might have problem and say, I don't know. I don't have the parent. I was not taught about this. My family, they don't believe in this. I'm stuck. I'm all alone in this journey. But I need to go forward. You do not need to lose hope. Yes, there's a solution as well. For those who do not know accurately who they are culturally and traditionally, or still have confusions, the option are this. One, you need to learn the stage of the moon. It's very important. When you hear that in ancient time, people knew the time by the moon. They knew the season by the moon and the sun. They knew the time with the sun, the stars. Those astrological things are very, very important spiritually. So there are things that you can do during the new moon, during the full moon. You can go into the old videos. I've taught a teach about that. You can join our WhatsApp group and learn about these things. As from this week, I'm going to start teaching the success and prosperity in the WhatsApp group. So those who are there, they're going to start learning different practice and rituals, incantations, what they need to do. I'll be also giving out video conferences, meetings, teaching about the spiritual success. So you need to know the stage of the moon, what you need to do in the new moon. In the new moon is the time when you write your wishes. It's the time you put down a list of what you want. It's like a presentation of a budget. 24 hours later, you're going to sign an abundance check from the Universe Bank, which means the wish list that you have put down and you have went to the bank of the universe, of the creator, to seek for assistance. Because is your right. Why is your right? I always teach that as human being, we are first spiritual agents. The reason we succeed to reincarnate in the body that we are now is because the Creator assigned to us certain tasks to accomplish during this kind of period, this particular period of reincarnation that we are living now. So it's within your right to have a least wish, which will enable you to accomplish your mission, and go and present the check, abundance check, that need to be paid in full. Each new moon and full moon, I always teach in the groups what to do, how to fill the abundance check, and some already they are buying them from me. The one that they want, the anointed one, I'm selling them as well. So you write the abundance check 24 hours later. That is the thing. We got steps of first quarter, second quarter, first quarter, second quarter, as we call them. And those depend also on which field you are. So those who got particular needs, they can still write, contact me. Send me messages. I'm going to respond. After the new moon, you got the full moon, which is the accomplishment of what was requested in the new moon. And the full moon, you check it with tools of work. You are a mechanic, you're gonna need to check your tools. You are an office bearer, you need to check your pen or whatever, your keyboard, desktop, iPad. You work with your phone, you check your phone. Your wallet need to be checked. That to check it is to acknowledge the acceptance, the faith you put into the Mother Moon, energy and power to enable to solve your problems. There are daily rituals and incantation that you need to do. They need to be your daily bread. Why? Is because when you are doing them, they become like a dissolvent. They are entering your rotten system, which for many years was fed with negativity, was fed with darkness, was fed with bad luck, was full of complications in life and blockage. Now, when you are doing those incantations, they are like dissolvents. They are cleaning you from the inside to enable the free flow of financial attractions, cash flow. There's a way for you to be stable. There's a way for you to see the light. That's why we call ourselves enlightened one. I've got some people, they're asking me if I'm Illuminati or they want to join Illuminati. I'm not. I'm not belonging to any religion. I'm not identifying myself as a religious person. I identify myself as an awakener, a spiritualist, somebody who believes in the Creator, somebody who believes in the messenger that the Creator has sent, and somebody who believes in the capability and the gift, the uniqueness of each and everyone who is following me now. We cannot be alike because we do not have the same mission. I'm just here to support yours. I'm not asking you to join mine. Identify yourself. Spirituality is not an emergency. Do not go get false illusions to believe you can become spiritual today and make too much money tomorrow. And when it comes to money, the intention is very important. What are you seeking the money for? You want to get money so that you can avenge yourself or abuse others? You want to get the money for your selfish interest? What do you want to get the money for? You're going to tell me, yes, you want to provide for your family. How many? The law of abundance, the law of prosperity require you to do charity, require you to be able to share with others with the open heart. Maybe you are just looking for the money so that you can buy yourself nice cars, nice house, and branded clothes. But you do not look at the orphan around you, at the widow, at the widower, at the elder, the street kid. We are the light. We need to impact on others. Whatever you are making or you are making, when you find yourself you are under blockage, finance become a challenge. Ask yourself, how will you spending your money? We need to be careful. We need to support our family to help them as much as we can. But that does not equal to charity. We are part of that family. They are our bloodline. Charity starts when we are giving to the people that have nothing to do with you, that you may never see again in your life. But you give them with an open heart and with the intention to impact positively their life, regardless of how they utilize it. And when do you give that charity? And how? So these are the kind of things that I'll be teaching. And I'm going to need you guys to send questions, comment, like and share the video. Let awaken more people to understand the key of spirituality. I agree that spiritualities revolve around secrecy. That's why many people are ignorant. But there are things that are not necessarily need to be a secret because they do not exist. As this that you are talking about miracle money. You hear all sorts of stories. People were having snake, people having amangundwani, people having whatever the rate, whatever that can bring them money. You heard the story. Now you are talking to people who have walked that journey for so long and have enough knowledge. I'm telling you, as an awakened one, as an enlightened one, do not be deceived. It's time you start learning how to utilize the power in you to better yourself and those around you, your community. The only confusion why your life is troubling is because you don't know who you are. And that is one journey that you and you alone need to take. Embrace is when the light will shine upon you. Then I'm asking a question. Who are you? Yes. Who are you? You. Who's watching me now? Who are you? And what is your purpose in this current reincarnation? Mine, I'm teaching you. I'm guiding you. I'm reviving the message of our forefathers. I'm bringing back the truth and the light upon the awakened one. When last did you connect with your forefathers? You come from a family tree, a family bloodline, a family DNA. Your loved one have left you. When last did you visit their graveyard? When last did you go and clean? But yet, they are important to you only when you need them, when you need their guidance. But what kind of relationship are you keeping with them? Just imagine you're a parent in the house, you got a child who doesn't greet you, who doesn't respect you, who doesn't even pay attention to you. That child called you a witch. And then suddenly, you are just sitting, the child comes and start asking you for your help. You need money to do this and that, things that you do not even control, things that you're not even associated from the beginning. What will be your reaction? Think. That child doesn't greet you, doesn't cook for you. Basically, the child do nothing for you. So you are not a parent to the child. Your child neglects you completely. Maybe the neighbor children, they are helping. The niece and nephew are helping, but your own biological child neglects you. And that the same child come and tell you they've got emergency in their need, in their problem, which you are not aware of, you are not even associated, and then they need your help. How are we going to respond? That is the response that most of you are getting. You have already disconnected with your forefather, but you want them to come and rescue you in emergency because your interests are affected. When your interests are stable, what you do? You are busy out in the news cafe, at the restaurant, at the mall, at the shopping, with friends. Some of you have even forgotten that they come in this world through a certain genealogy. So now, you see the consequence of your actions. So now, you realize where it went wrong. Start Start learning about your culture. Start investing your time to get accurate spiritual knowledge. Make an appointment with me. Distance doesn't matter. This is a spiritual world. Book online. Have a video call with me. A Zoom meeting. Join the Zoom meeting team. Join the WhatsApp group, the Facebook one. Create time to learn. Try to find a way out. It's about time that you revolutionize your mind, you change the conception. Because when you want to become rich, when you become successful, you need to check who are surrounding you. What kind of people are you having around? What are their visions compared to yours? You do not succeed when you are surrounded by negative people. People do not believe in your success, they won't help you succeed. People who do not believe in success themselves, they won't succeed. Regardless of how many incantations they do. Knowing alone without practicing, without taking actions, won't help as well. There are people that have taught and teach what to do, which incantation to do, which utensil to use, which ingredient to bring in. Those who have practiced, they've seen the result. Those never practiced, they failed. So that might be the case if you want just to know without practicing. You need to change your environment. The people that you spend time with. You need to utilize your time correctly. How are you spending your time? Do not tell me you have nothing to do. You can always have something to do. Stop envying how you see the other living and start building your own empire. Yeah. You conceive it. You give it to the hidden. You present it to the Creator. You got the grace. You move forward. So it's about time to wake up and stop the laziness that have been impacted in you by your old belief and practice, that of laziness. No one will make a miracle man for you. Spiritualists to stand up, go and fulfill your mission. Work, create opportunities. You are a leader. So I hope I make myself clear in this teaching to tell people, one, I don't do miracle money. Don't ask me for it because it doesn't exist. And this is not my business, it's my calling. I'm under the obligation to tell you the truth. Miracle money doesn't exist. They are powering, their power wallet, their power necklace. Yes, there is. But they don't create money. They bring the power of attraction, and it depends on which field you are. So you need to identify yourself, to know who you are, what you want, and you're going to get what you need. Sometimes things are failing because you are getting the wrong things. That doesn't fit you. It's not your size. We are not alike. Stop doing things because everyone is doing them. And start doing things because it's what you need to do. I did make this video for the people on YouTube to allow you to understand what was said on our previous video, the volume was cut. And I make as well this video for those who, after seeing the first one on Facebook, have come back to me and raised questions. I hope I've attended to everyone who have written to me. And I hope this message I speak in a more very clear language, simple one, to enable each and one another to understand. May the divine grace be upon you. May your week be blessed. May peace be upon you. Let fear leave your spirit. Let the light shine upon you. Let peace dwell upon your spirit. And revival, awakening, enlighten your soul. For those who want to contact us, you are welcome to contact Spiritualism House. Katapena Kingu. Known as Master Roger on WhatsApp and Telegram, +27 81 729 3855, +27 81 729 3855. Or you can still email us at ancientspiritualism@gmail.com. See you soon. Join our WhatsApp group. Like the video, share, give us your comments, put your input, request what you want us to teach about, what is stressing you. We are ready to serve you. Have a blessed day. Thank you.